Hello! Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Heather. Today we're going to make pizza dough and then pizza. Someone who follows my cooking series asked me, why don't you make a meal out of things that you can find around the house? I guess many people are scared of what's going on with the coronavirus and many people may not be able to leave their homes. So what I did is ordered a few things I didn't have online, and I'm going to show you how to make a pizza from your homes. I found a very nice little dough recipe on Food Network, so we're going to do that. Alright, so we're going to do some warm water right now. 1 1/3 cups. One-third of a cup. All right, that's warm water, not too warm. All right, so now we're gonna get 1 tablespoon of sugar. And yes, I did find a way to unlock my tablespoons. So that's what we're going to do. See, look at my pretty tablespoons. Aren't they nice? Right, 1 tablespoon. And yes, I bought this sugar online because I didn't have any. I'm going to whisk it together. And I don't have a proper whisk that I can find anyway. But the good thing is, you can do whisking with a fork. Just as easily, just as effective, and probably cheaper than an actual whisk. I really need to go to the dollar store and get cooking supplies, or I need them sent to me. Alright. Now we're going to use some yeast, a pack of yeast. Pack of yeast. We're sprinkling the yeast on top. We're going to wait till it's foamy. We've got the hamburger and the chicken that I'm using for the pizza already cooking because that's going to take a while. We're setting aside till it's foamy, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. And really, I want you all to know that entertainment will come from me in various forms, even though we're really not encouraged to go out. Because I can dance, I can sing, I can play my clarinet, I can make sure everybody's very happy and satisfied, even though we really can't socialize. I am very healthy. I'm sad for those who aren't. But I'm very happy to be able to entertain you all today with this special cooking episode. Normally I don't do them so close together, but I was like, people need to be reassured. People need to be entertained. And why can't I do that? So it's getting foamy here. So it's getting foamy rather quickly so that when it gets foamy, we'll go on. I'm very much excited to be able to do this today. I was going to do the pizza earlier, but it never, like earlier in the series, but it really never worked out to be able to do that. And since we don't need this other yeast, what I'm gonna do to protect it, because I don't know if I tore the package or not, I'm gonna put it aside in another bag just to make sure it's safe. In a clean bag. I really do a lot of work in these kitchens, or maybe I'll even put it in this container, just so it's safe and doesn't spill anywhere, because I'm sure it'll be a nightmare to clean up. And we're gonna put it in the fridge. Actually, no, we're just gonna put it over here for now, out of the way. See, this is foaming up really nicely, which tells me that I'm doing this right, because I've never made a pizza from scratch in my life. And I'm really excited to be able to do it. It's getting really nice and foamy now. And as we're waiting for that, we're going to get ready to put the olive oil in. And we need to rinse out this tablespoon because it's got sugar in it and we don't want to be cross-contaminating. And yes, this is one of the things I ordered online, so sue me. You wanted to be able to know how to make different things online, or make different things that you could make with specific things from your household. And although I ordered a few things online, I am showing you exactly that. All right, it's getting foamy. We're not gonna, it's foamy, all right. All right, now we're gonna stir in the olive oil. Three tablespoons. We're going to stir in the olive oil. All right, set aside. And we're going to set this aside right now because we need another large bowl, which I hope I have. I don't think I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. We're going to whisk the flour. And how much flour do we need? We need 3 3/4 cups. Now this is fun. Right here. So we need that much flour 3 times. And we had flour. There is one. Let's make this go a bit quicker and just fill up this whole thing. And there's 2 cups as well. Oh. There we go. Nice and set. We're going to set this aside. We're going to set this aside. I'm going to clean this up. What a mess. Oh my goodness. More flour made it into the counter than it I'm gonna put this counter is reasonably clean, so there's no reason why it can't just go back in the bag. But we have to do this methodically so we don't get it everywhere. Because flour is very messy. So we're gonna set this aside. We're gonna wipe a towel. All right, now what we're going to do, what does the recipe say to do? We're going to do whatever the recipe says to do. All right, so the salt. The salt is where? And one and a half teaspoons of salt. So we're going to rinse this clean. Wipe it. There's one. One half. All right, now we set this aside. We don't need it anymore. Okay, now make a well. We're making a well right here. There's the well. Pour in the mixture into the well. Okay. Use the spoon. To make a rough dough. And the dough is coming together. That's very good. All right. And we need to flour the surface lightly. So I'm going to need to wash my hands, wipe the counter a bit. Lightly flour the surface. God, I hate making a mess. In my kitchen, lightly to flour the surface of my counter. Just a little bit. And then we'll just finish doughing this up. All right. Now, we're going to turn the dough out on a lightly floured surface. We're kneading. till it's elastic. Oh. I'm going to dust it with a little bit of flour. We're going to knead it till it's smooth and elastic. Honestly, this is kind of fun. I've never made this from scratch before, but it seems really fun and enjoyable. It's not smooth and elastic yet. Yeah, we're just really kneading it away. It's getting there. Since we'll need these bowls, we need to wash them. To wash our hands as well. Ow, ow. I only have a limited amount of bowls. Oh no, here we go. Here's some more. Got bowls. That's good. Okay, keep. All right. All right, there's a dough. We're gonna brush these bowls with oil. Look at how wonderful that looks. All right, we're gonna brush the things with oil with paper towel because I don't have one of those little culinary brush things. All right, brush. Okay, we're gonna make form 2 bowls. Actually, with this size, we only need 1. So this is what we're gonna do. All right, we don't need that one after all. All right, plastic wrap. We need plastic wrap. I don't know if I have plastic wrap, but such is life. I have to use plastic bags. Might have to use plastic. Might have to use plastic bags, which I definitely have. Just use some nice clean ones. Covered tightly, which we are doing. And once this is all ready, which will take a while to rise and double in size, once it's ready, I'll come back and we'll make the pizza. How's that? All right, we're back. The dough should be ready by now. We're gonna take it out and roll it out into something absolutely wonderful. The dough is looking great. All right. Okay, you're gonna hate me for this, ladies and gentlemen, but I do not have a rolling pin. So I'm gonna use this. All right. Gonna get another thing to work as a rolling pin. You're gonna say, why do you not have a rolling pin? You're supposed to be a home cook, but I don't have a rolling pin. So don't blame me. Like, I don't really have a rolling pin. They're expensive, they're hard to get, and they're even harder to get with this coronavirus the way it is. So I'm using this. And if somebody wants to send me a rolling pin through the mail, they are certainly welcome to. They're certainly welcome to send me a rolling pin. So, it's not a perfectly circle pizza, but it's a pizza nonetheless. We're just gonna work the dough. We're gonna work the dough. We're gonna wash our hands. And the meat is cooking so that it'll be ready. I think I'm cooking it a little bit so it'll be ready to go. Then we need to set that aside. I need to get my trusty cutting board and my trusty knife. Oh, there's some dough on my hand, excuse me. All right. We're gonna cut some bacon because I like bacon on my pizza. I really like bacon on my pizza. And so we're going to do this. There we go, that's all ready. And it seems that the meat's all ready. So we're going to start draining it as well. We're going to drain some meat, and then we're going to use it. We're going to smash it down into itty bitty pieces. It's mostly cooked, but not all the way, just so it can cook. At the same time, we're gonna stick that back in the pan or in the pot till we need it, and then we're going to rinse this. And we're going to get the chicken out. Because that's pretty much done as well, and we didn't need to use that much chicken. So there we go. Now while that's being taken care of, we're going to rinse our hands again. We're also going to run some cold water on these chicken breasts. All right, and we're going to start prepping our pizza. We've got a little can of pizza sauce. We're just gonna just empty the can. All right, we've got the can emptied. We're also going to lightly brush it with canola cooking spray. And in order to make the sauce go everywhere, this is a trick my mother taught me. We're going to use a spoon to spread it. Just going to make sure it's not too thick in any one area. All right, there we go. And the cheese goes on last, so I'll just put that away. We're going to get my trusty cutting board. Actually, we're going to get another cutting board. I might even use, yeah. We're going to get something that I can cut. Use as a cutting board, because I don't have very many of those either, sadly. I don't have a lot. There's my cheese grater. So we're just going to set the rest of the bacon in the freezer in a bag right now, because we don't want it to go bad and we don't need it. We only need a little bit. What we're going to do right now is use this as a cutting board, because I really don't have that many cutting boards. I maybe have the one. We're going to put some cucumbers on the pizza. This is a clean pan. It's not the neatest of pizzas, but it'll work. cucumbers and pizza, that just sounds amazing, doesn't it? We need some sort of vegetable anyway. And you know, this is what I had. This is what I have to work with. So whatever. Yeah, and that's pretty much done. That's pretty much filled the pizza, so we're going to be done with this. We're going to put the rest of the cucumber away in the fridge, which there isn't much left. However, we can still use it for snack. All right, now that's put away. We're going to wash our hands again and move this out of the way because we know we don't need it. We no longer need it. Rinse the knife. All right, we're going to put some bacon on it now. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be uniform, but it should cover most of the pizza. It can spread like that. All right, next we're going to put some mushrooms on the pizza. And you know, I had this thing of canned mushrooms here. So we're going to use it. And I've cut myself, so I'm just going to go and deal with that really quick. Cooking episodes. Yeah, we're gonna look for a Band-Aid really quick, and we're just gonna. Crap. Okay, so I found a Band-Aid, and we're gonna get back right to it. So I've got mushrooms on here. We're gonna spread them out. They're canned mushrooms, which I had in food storage and figured that would be better to use on a pizza than just keep them. Gonna wash our hands. We're gonna open a can of, actually, yeah, olives we've got. We're gonna open a can of pineapple now. You know, the fun thing about pineapple is you can literally save the juice and have something to drink later with it. So we're going to do that. All right. Now we're going to open it. Lots of happy pineapple. We just need one can. We throw the can away. and we wash our hands again. Ugh. All right, now we're gonna put some cheese on it. We're gonna wipe the cheese grater a bit to make sure it's good. Gonna rinse. Because I haven't used it in a very long time and it's a bit dusty, so I'm just gonna wash it right now. Personally, I hate this cheese grater because it takes forever to do anything. But, you know, you live and learn. And it's hopefully going to be a very nice pizza when it's all done. Hopefully. But I want lots of... And just for the record, I'm lactose intolerant, so this is lactose-free cheese, which I buy a little bit of each month. So it was already in my fridge. All right. There's some cheese. All done. Now we're on to the chicken. It's rinsed. And, you know, you don't have to be neat with it. You can just kind of spread it all over. My mom always put the cheese on top of the pizza, but you know, be different. Very different. It's probably enough chicken. We'll take it and set it aside on a plate and do something with it later. Now we've got the hamburger. I'm afraid I wasn't able to get goat cheese. You'll just have to live without it, and I'll just have to live without it simply because The stores are chaotic right now, and nobody in their right mind would go there right now because people are panic buying. There, and that's, we'll use the rest of the hamburger later for something else. And just because I'm weird, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 as well. And just because I'm weird, I want another layer of cheese. So that's what I'm going to do, is have another layer of cheese on top of this. But we're not going to grate it. Just simply because I don't want to. We're going to cut slices of it. And it's soft cheese, so this is very helpful. We're going to cut thin slices. Put it on top. Just very, very thin slices. Because you don't always have to grate cheese when you make a pizza. Like, honestly, you don't. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique. All right. It's okay to be just a bit wild. It'll all melt the same way and it'll hopefully taste just as good. So that's enough. We're not going to put too much. We're going to put this in a bag. Put it in the fridge. Because we like to save things. And the bandage seems to have fallen off, so we're just going to let it be. We're going to wash our hands because we've been working with all sorts of stuff today. All right. And now we're going to put on a few sliced olives. I know some people don't like olives, but I personally love them. And a pizza isn't a pizza without olives, at least to me. So there we go, there's some olives on the pizza. Spread those out. Still a few left in the can and we're not going to waste. All right. All right. Let's check the oven. Is it heated yet? It is. We're going to put the pizza in. And then we're going to wait. As a preview, would you like to see the pizza? Isn't that nice? That's what it is right now. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Easy. There, it's cooking. So I'll see you in a little bit when it's done. Alright, I'm back. You'll notice I've changed my clothes because I got absolutely filthy during the making of the dough and the pizza. And so I decided to change clothes before I reveal the pizza because it looks to be about done. And so we're going to do it. We're going to get it out of the oven. Oh yeah, there we go. That is all done. That is absolutely all done. Come and take a look at this. I believe it's a pizza mountain or a pizza volcano. However you want to look at it. Look at that. Doesn't that just look amazing? The dough's underneath all that. But what we're going to do right now is cut into it. All right, so that looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? That's a volcano pizza, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. That's absolutely cooked and absolutely amazing. Now let's see if we can get some onto a plate. Actually, I want to take a picture of it with my phone first. Pizza volcano, ladies and gentlemen. Or a volcano pizza, I'm assuming. This is a lovely pizza volcano, isn't it? Or volcanic pizza, I guess. It's not a normal pizza by any means because honestly, I've never made this before. I've never made pizza dough, but this proves I can do it. I'm very proud of myself and the way I did it. And I'm hoping it tastes really, really good. I'm really hoping that it tastes really, really good and that people enjoy it. So we're gonna take some out. It's not a perfect slice, but it's a slice. And there you go. There you go. Yummy. Have a look at that. Isn't that amazing? That actually turned out really good. Shall we try it? Mmm. 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 And that's another episode, actually another 2 episodes of Cooking with Heather. Have a lovely day.